Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Monday, July 3rd. Nick, it feels like a holiday, July 3rd. The streets were empty driving in this morning. Didn't see many people. Took me a grand total of maybe 8 minutes to get here. Usually it takes about 23 minutes.
That's better than what my drive-in was this morning.
Uh-oh.
I unfortunately decided to hit every red light that I was faced with today.
Just run them.
Yeah, that's funny. That's crazy. That's what somebody else said to me as well. One of the hosts on the 6 a.m. show.
Just run them.
Said,
you get caught, tell them who you are.
That does not work.
My name is Nick Sainert.
That honestly does not work.
That doesn't work yet?
No, I don't expect it to work.
I thought with the kind of pull you have in this town now, I figured
I don't have
work
pull.
all the time.
I don't have any pull, unfortunately. So it is what it is, though. It's going to be good. I'm excited for the day tomorrow. It's going to be fun little afternoon. Yeah, I'm excited. Nice. I can't act like the festivities don't start later today, so they do.
Yeah.
So festivities begin later today, and it's going to be a fun couple of
festivities
days.
In Lincoln.
Yep.
And
festivities in Lincoln today. Festivities in Seward and Omaha tomorrow for myself.
Nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know how do we feel going into our little golf today? How are we feeling, Raff? Is the back loose?
I feel good. I think I'll be all right. We'll see how it all plays out. I mean, the bigger question is the new driver. It came out last night.
It did come.
How did it hit? Was it exactly what you said?
So
right down the middle.
Here's what's crazy. So on Saturday, I did a little bit of 4th of July get-togethers out in Bennington.
Oh, did you use it Saturday?
And I was hitting into a bean field. I hit some range balls into their bean field.
Nice.
And it was hitting it really well. Really well.
Well, that's what you said it was going to.
Yeah, Sunday. I unfortunately didn't hit it as well, but I found a good number of fairways. And so we gave ourselves a chance. The worst part of my game yesterday was putting. I probably didn't make a putt outside of 6 feet yesterday. Not one over the course of 18 holes. And so that's why I ended up losing the match. So.
Chase B, come on now. We always talk a little bit of golf on here, but Chase B, I don't know. I know you're a big hockey fan, but did you watch NASCAR yesterday? That's the bigger question.
Did you?
I did. I watched, well, not all of it, but I watched like the last 20 laps. So they were racing the streets of Chicago yesterday. So it was pretty cool. You had the backdrop of the downtown Chicago, and then they were like, where's the Married with Children? That show's probably a little bit before your time, Nick, but Married with Children.
Yeah.
Love and marriage, love and marriage.
I've heard of it. Don't know anything about it.
So you could see the waterfall from the Married with Children at the beginning, or the little, but they had the guy who won, Stuart Van Gregson, or they were calling him SVG.
Yeah.
So Rick Allen, aka Schwieger, aka former Nebraska stadium announcer, he was calling it. Does a great job. I always like listening to him, knowing it was pretty cool, but just the job he does. So they were just calling him SVG on the broadcast. Yeah. So SVG was the first NASCAR racer since 1963 to win his very first race as a Johnny B. Rutherford, I think, was the winner in 63. So it was his first race. He races down, I think Auckland, is that Australia?
Yeah. So
he races down there. So they race this 91 car that they want to spread the sport. So they bring like drivers from the car owner like brings up drivers from different nations or countries.
Interesting.
So he jumped in the car. He's a great street racer, and he pulled off the victory in Chicago yesterday. So bam.
Well,
NASCAR talk.
So Bryce, and Chase B, we Rico and I on the happy hour talked talked NHL draft for an entire segment.
Yeah, I heard that.
That's pretty special.
I was like,
That's pretty special. Shout out to Connor Bedard.
Oh, New Zealand. Thanks, Ron. Auckland, New Zealand.
I said Australia.
That's what I thought.
I'm off today,
Is New
Raph.
Zealand and Australia, are they close?
No, I don't.
They're far away.
I honestly don't know. This is weird. It just feels like a weird day
I think
now.
it's one of those things where it feels like a vacation day,
but it's not.
But it's not.
Yeah,
it should be. I think if the 4th of July is on in the middle of the week, you should get the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th off.
Next year, I believe the 4th is on a Friday or it's on a Saturday. Because next year is a leap year.
Okay, so then if it's on the weekend, if it's on a Sunday, you should get Monday off and so forth. Yeah. But if it's on a Wednesday,
that's just tough.
Or a Monday, or if 4th of July on a Tuesday, yep. I think that has to happen. You should be able to get 3 days off for 4th of July. I mean, we got to celebrate this country a little bit. Mm-hmm. 3rd, 4th, and 5th. If it's on a Saturday, you get Friday off. If it's on a Sunday, you get Monday off. If you agree with that.
Sounds like Raff is
I feel like being a mayor is really.
Oh, okay. So it's on a Thursday next year.
Oh yeah. So then you get Wednesday and Friday off.
There you go. All right. Well, anyway, so we do have a guest coming up later this show.
Yes, we do.
Talk about it.
We got Michael Chandra.
Okay.
I think I said his last name right from the last time. And he's from Choices Treatment and Rehab. So he'll be coming on. I'm interested to ask him, what, like right now, it seems like it's kind of like the calm in the betting world, the calm before the storm, because you got football season coming up in like 50 some days now. It's crazy how quick that's going. But what, like, if it's like fantasy sports now, or what, like right now, what would be where I guess you'd say kind of get in trouble gambling. So we can ask him about that and just see, what, if they've got any events coming up or anything like that. And we will get to catch up with Michael.
Perfect. There
Round
you go.
In.
Send us to break. Let's do it.
All right, everybody. We will send it to break. Just as the drive on 93.7, The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
July marks 8 years of the Body Shop being open for business and serving Lincoln the best massage options in the area. Dennis and his team would like to thank all customers who have stopped in and let them relieve the pains and stress in their lives. Your continued business allows them to do what they are passionate about. Book an appointment today at thebodyshoplincoln.com. The Body Shop, your go-to for all types of massages at 48th and A.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again and they're hiring for production operators at $24.11 per hour, which grows to $28.27 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $32.76 per hour with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Hey guys, Jake Sorensen here from Early Break. The garage door at our house has been needing replacement for a couple years, and a few months ago, we finally did something about it. Steve's Garage Doors and Services was great through the whole process in providing options and also going to the next level to get a door that was approved by our HOA. And best of all, the removal of the old door and installation of the new door was done smoothly with no issues. Call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today at 402-480-9462.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
General contractors, business owners, property owners. The success of your business requires doing business with the right people. And the right people, when it comes to drywall, acoustical ceilings, and specialty products, are at Premier Drywall. Kevin and his crew will give your project the response and attention it deserves.
You'll get all of the attention to detail and quality that you would expect from someone who's been in the business for 30 years. For your new builds, build-outs, or renovations, reach out to Kevin. Kevin at PremierDW.com. Premier Drywall in Lincoln.
The wait is almost over. The Guardians of Freedom Air Show is the hottest event in the area. Coming to Lincoln's Air Park on Saturday, August 26th and Sunday, August 27th. Elevate your air show experience with tickets to the premium seating tent, padded seats, meals, and more for just $125. Premium tickets are going fast, so buy yours today. To purchase premium tickets and for more information, visit LincolnAirShow.com. We'll see you at the Guardians of Freedom Air Show in late August.
Keep your planter. Upgrade your technology with a John Deere Performance Upgrade Kit from Landmark Implement. Choose from ExactEmerge, MaxEmerge 5, or MaxEmerge 5E electric drive row units. Take your planter to the next level. Improve yield potential and profitability without buying new. Get new technology, increased performance, and confidence from your planter that's already in your shed. Contact your local Landmark location to order your John Deere Performance Upgrade Kit and experience the Landmark difference.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric brings exciting career opportunities for you or someone you know. They are now hiring plumbers, electricians, and HVAC techs and installers to continually build their professional team. They offer competitive pay and full benefits packages that include health, dental, vision, PTO, and 401k options. Action has created a positive team environment for over 50 years. Apply online at actionlincoln.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, and our big summer sales event is underway this month. Right now, get 0.9% interest rates. Yes, you heard right. 0.9% APR on select new Chevrolet and GMC vehicles, plus a $1,500 trade-in bonus on select Silverados and Sierras. You put all that together with some big Coppell discounts, and you have a tremendous buying experience. So stop on into the dealership or check us out online at CoppellCars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
Look at your car. It's filthy and probably has a few dings and nicks all over it. Don't be that guy. Get it upgraded and repaired at Renew Your Auto. At Renew Your Auto, they offer tons of services: ceramic coating, window tinting, paintless dent repair, washes and details, bed liners, body shop, and more. Where can you go to get services like that all in one place? Schedule your appointment today at RenewYourAuto.com. See what Renew can do for you. At Ascend Aesthetics, they understand that you want results and you want them fast. That's why they've developed the fastest weight loss and body toning programs that are clinically proven to shed extra fat, boost muscle mass, and tighten skin without having to spend hours at the gym. Reveal your leaner physique, ignite your testosterone levels, and boost your energy with personalized plans tailored to your goals. Learn more at slimdowne.com or call 402-480-6680. Ascend Aesthetics, where transformation begins.
The Still has been Lincoln and Southeast Nebraska's go-to superstore for fine wines and spirits for more than 35 years. And from now through the 4th of July, get Crown Royal 1 3/4 liters for $46.99. Buy 2 bottles and receive a $25 mail-in rebate that makes each bottle just $34.49 before tax. Price valid through the 4th of July. Check out that deal and more at The Still, Lincoln's fine wines and spirits superstore, just south of 70th and Highway 2.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Chris Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket It is Monday, July 3rd, and we have got Mike Chandra in the studio with us today from Choices Treatment Center here in Lincoln, Nebraska. So before I went to the break, I was like, there's no football going on right now, NBA basketball, we've got some baseball. So what are the sports, or I guess what are the things that are like being gambled on right now that you would not expect, I guess?
That's just it, is that there's a lot of stuff that a person wouldn't necessarily expect. And first of all, for anybody who's disordered, it's all about getting their fix or getting their high at that point. So they're willing to bet on just about anything. Like I was telling you during the break, is that we had people during the pandemic, the height of the pandemic, when there was no sports going on, who were betting on esports, betting on random cricket. They knew nothing about, which is like one of the main tips that we tell people that are for responsible betting, is to know the sport and do your research. Well, these people were just blind betting essentially. Now, I mean, obviously there's baseball, but we were talking about indoor football is something that people bet. You pretty much name a sport out there. As far as with the Racing and Gaming Commission, they're doing a really good job putting together a good catalog of sports, which is good for the bettor. And it's also good that they're not just everything is sanctioned and everything. They're going with legitimate sports. So it makes it easier for that from that betting perspective.
That's so wild. I didn't even think about some of it. When you said like arena football and stuff like that, I was like, that didn't even cross my mind. But then
I guess I'll ask how it's so simple nowadays to get involved and eventually addicted to it, right? There's so many apps that are legal in Nebraska, and there are apps that are illegal in Nebraska, and now you can go to the casino. It's so easy now to get hooked, basically.
And that ease is that's part of the problem. The part of the problem too is just the isolation of it, is that the fact, like you said, you don't have to go to the casino anymore. You can do it on your phone. That isolation just breeds that addiction because it's so much easier to hide, so much less accountability. And then that just creates more and more shame, more and more deceit, and just really perpetuates the problem.
I wasn't in here when you came in the first time. I talk about your story, because I think it's really special.
Yeah, thank you. So I started gambling when I was 9 years old, come from a family of disordered gamblers. Everything we did, talked about, every conversation we had at the dinner table was about gambling or going to the casinos or whatever like that. So I grew up in that environment. From the time I was 9-10 years old, started playing card games for money with my family. I remember being 14-15 years old, winning a couple $100 from my grandma and my mom and everybody in my family. Just weird for a lot of people to think of. Just got worse and worse from there. Started going to Keno parlors when I was 14, illegally placing bets when I was 15. Obviously, when I turned 21, the casinos became a place I would go. And then just as things moved along, for 20 years, I just found any way I could bet and really lived a double life. So I'd had this one side of me where I had a career, had a family, was going to school, everything else. And this other side of me that I kept secret from everyone, with just gambling and finding out new ways to gamble and just finding different things to do. Got to 2020 when the pandemic hit. I lost my business at the time and really had a lot more time, and went back to the one thing that really I knew all along my life was the gambling. So it got much worse for me during that time. I got into crypto, I got into day trading, which people don't necessarily think about as necessarily as betting, but when you're doing it for the sole purpose of immediate gain, then that is a gambling activity. So things spiraled worse and worse for me. So in December 2020, I finally got help for it through Choices, met up with Deb Hammond, who's the director there, and she got me put on the straight and narrow. And about a year into my recovery, she offered me this position, and now I'm able to go out and talk to people about what I have going on in my life, work with schools, work with faith groups, work with anybody willing to listen to me about my story and about what needs to be done or the resources that are available in the state of Nebraska.
Go ahead, Raff.
Okay, so I was going to ask you, so with like Nick was talking about the easier way, to bet now, not having to go to the casino, you can do it on your phone or like that. Do you ever have those urges, and what keeps you from following through with those urges?
Yeah, absolutely. I would be totally ignorant and totally lying to you if I said that I didn't have urges still, because it's so available, it's so accessible. Even going into a gas station or a bar, there's Lotto, there's Skill Touch, there's all these different things in anywhere you go, Keno, anywhere you go. So I always tell people when they come into services with us too, is that you're never going to avoid it. So you just have to learn behaviors that are going to keep you away from it and learn. I mean, when we go have people in treatment, we start at the very beginning, start with the timeline of their gambling and a timeline of their whole life to figure out if there was any traumas or any family history, what that looked like. And then we address those from there. We're not going to put Band-Aids on anything. We're going to truly address what the problem is. And it's a matter of just getting it sounds simple, but the whole day-by-day process of any recovery, once you get one day, then you get another day, it just really starts building on it from there. And when you're 900 and some days into it, like I am now, you just don't want to ruin that. And obviously for me in my career, I can't ruin that either. So that's a huge motivator. And I'm around treatment all day long, so I'm learning new stuff all the time. But for the average person who's struggling, it's just a matter of day at a time, hour at a time, minute at a time sometimes.
It's interesting because, I mean, just nowadays, it's tough to know and recognize that, oh yeah, I have an issue, I have a problem, right? Because it can be this routine of, all right, Sunday mornings, NFL football is here. Let's check out the player props. Let's check out which Jonathan Taylor only needs 100 yards rushing. Oh, he'll get that easily, right? But when it consumes your life from Sunday morning, from 7 a.m. when you wake up until the final whistle of Sunday Night Football, and that's how it is on Saturdays and Sundays for college and professional, then it's like, okay, this has become more of just, rather than just an activity that you enjoy, it's now becoming more of a problem.
And that's what we tell people all the time too, is it's not completely about the money. Obviously the money is the tool that's used for the gambling, but it's about the time, it's about the energy, it's about the time you're taking away and the energy you're taking away from family, friends, everybody else like that as well too. I know for me, that area that you pointed out is something that I experienced. I was big into daily fantasy. So for me, no matter what day it was, if it was a random Tuesday in the winter, it'd be NBA or college basketball. And from the time I woke up till the time I went to sleep, I was always putting together lineups and thinking about different things like that, along with my gamble. That was something that took away so much time and energy that I could have put into my career, my family, or anything else.
I guess, when did you like kind of look in the mirror and go, okay, I need to change something about this? Was it what happened? Was there something that happened where you were like, okay, this I need to change?
It's really funny because a lot of people talk about hitting rock bottom or having this huge epiphany. And my theory on rock bottom is that you can always dig deeper no matter what. There's never really a rock bottom because you can always keep going further down. Yeah. So for me, I just remember one day I was in Omaha actually, and I was at a Keno parlor, and pretty typical day, lost a couple $100 in an hour. Don't even remember the exact amount. I just remember leaving that day just feeling exhausted. And there was no real anything going on in my life that necessarily was any different than for the past 20 years. But I just remember being tired of living that life and the lies and the deceit and everything else. And I just broke down and didn't want to live that life anymore. For a lot of people, unfortunately, they don't get to that point without bankruptcy, without incarceration, without all the other bad things that can happen from a proverbial rock bottom. But for me, I was fortunate I didn't get to that point.
So I guess when you think about gambling, I don't know why I kind of always think about, like the older people, like the adults, doing the gambling and stuff like that. But I think a lot of people don't realize is like children, like grade school, junior high, high school have you seen just, I guess, being available on their telephones and stuff like that? Have you seen an influx on younger kids?
That's where the largest growth is at right now. It's not even just high school or college age, but even down into middle school and younger. My story of starting when I was 9 years old is pretty common for the average problem gambler. Most of them started when they were ages 9 to 11. And for me, that was something I didn't even realize when I went into recovery, is that is a huge red flag if you're starting that young. But now, like you said, with the availability, I know high school kids who have stolen their parents' account or gotten onto their credit cards or whatever and started that way, or had a parent who just let them do it, too. So, and that's how they got their start. I've seen stories, unfortunately, of a lot of young kids, and that's why I like working with schools. Like high schools and colleges are kind of my thing, as far as I want to get in there and teach them at least responsible gambling to start with. Obviously, if you're young to not old enough to gamble yet legally, then that's the first step. But then, if nothing else, I want them to know the rules of responsible gambling, responsible betting, so that when they do get older and they notice that there's something going on, they know that there's resources out there for them.
That's the thing I think that's important, obviously, is with the casino now in Lincoln, right? And you don't have to drive the 45 or 50 minutes to Council Bluffs. And obviously with daily fantasy apps and things like that being available to you at your fingertips, gambling's not bad. It's just how you do it. And I think that's really important.
Absolutely. And that's something that Choices believes, and I personally believe too, is we're totally 100% neutral on the stance of legal gambling, is that 80 to 90% of people can do it in a responsible manner within limits. We just want to make sure that those other 10 to 20% have the resources available if they need help, and they have the education available too, so that everybody knows what proper responsible gambling looks like.
I guess couple minutes left here. I guess for the people that are listening, right, and obviously a lot of sports fans are listening right now. For those that maybe do participate in sports betting and want to sit there and go, you know what, after this conversation, maybe I do need to tone it back a little. What are some things that maybe they need to consider to decide whether or not they should tone it back or whether they think they're at an okay spot?
So this is what I tell people all the time, is that it comes down to a couple things. In our screenings, very basic gambling screenings out there go over this, is that, are you able to set limits on time and money? It's not just the money, it's the time as well too, like you alluded to before. And also the lying aspect. Are you lying to friends, family, anybody else who's asking, coworkers? If you aren't able to set limits and you're lying about your behavior, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You could be drinking, it could be substance abuse, it could be anything. If you're having to lie to people about what you're doing, it's a problematic behavior. So that's the first place I always tell people to start. And if you do have questions about yourself or your family, you don't even have to call Choices. You can call the 1-833-BET-OVER number for the state of Nebraska, and they can get you some resources to at least get the conversation started. Obviously, you can contact Choices 24/7, but that's a good place to start as well too, is that 1-833-BET-OVER number. That way, if anybody has any questions or questions a family member, at least they can start the conversation with someone and understand that they're not alone.
That's cool. And then for you personally, I know you spread the word. How would somebody get a hold of you, to go out and speak, or would they just call Choices? Or
yeah, they can just call Choices. 402-476-2300 would be a good way. I'm all over on social media too, so whether it's LinkedIn or Facebook or any of those platforms, they can find me as well too. I totally want that, so if anybody has any questions about that, they can get a hold of me personally, and I'd be happy to come out and speak to for-profit, nonprofit, faith groups, schools, anybody out there like that. I'd be happy to help.
Last one before we let you go. We're talking to Mike from Choice Treatment Center here. I guess as somebody that's seen both sides of it, right, and been on both sides of the coin, what's your advice to somebody that wants to continue or maybe even pick up sports betting or gambling, and maybe now it's all right, I only have to drive 10 minutes to the casino now when it's so easy, but I don't want to do too much? What's your advice? I know you talked about limits and stuff like that, but just kind of allude to your thoughts as somebody that did have a problem, but now is 900 and some days, gamble free.
So for me, like I said, it's about, I have a whole list of 10 things I could go over here, but I'll kind of break it down. It's the main things are to set budgets, do your research, understand the odds, avoid those impulse bets, just avoid blindly betting on your favorite team or doing things like that. The chasing is the biggest thing, though, is that once you lose what you're planning on losing for that day, you have to forget about it. You have to move on. You can't keep chasing that money. That's when the problematic behavior begins. So look at what you're spending as merely entertainment and treat it as an entertainment expense, budget it out accordingly, keep your credit cards at home, keep your debit cards at home, keep all of that stuff away from you when you're in the middle of a bet. And if you can do all those things and do it responsibly, enjoy yourself. And I have no problem with people enjoying themselves, gambling or betting, whatever they're doing, just making sure you're doing it responsibly. And if you do think you have a problem, make sure you seek help.
That's what's you mentioned one thing. Sorry, I keep thinking of things while we're talking. Understanding and learning, educating yourself, not only on, if it's sports betting, not only educating on the game, on the two teams that are being played and making sure that you're making a smart decision, but then also number two, understand what a parlay is. Understand what does it mean if somebody's favored by 3 runs in a Major League Baseball game, they have to win by 4 to get you to win that bet. And it's like things like that. And also the chasing part, because I know friends that obviously it's, I lost $50 today. Let me put a $25 bet down to get that $50 back, so then I'm even.
Yes.
And then it's, oh no, I'm down $75. What happened? So I know people that do that, and so that's such a common occurrence where it's like, let me get this one down that I'm really confident in just to get the $50 back that I already lost.
Or we see the people who are down that $100, $200, $500. Oh, I'll just put in this 5-team parlay and think that if I can hit that, which the odds on hitting that are astronomically low. But then people get into that mode too. Well, if I just hit this, then it becomes a 6-teamer, 7-teamer, 8-teamer, and then you're just ridiculous odds.
Oh, I just need Nebraska to beat number 1 Alabama. That's all it needs to happen at plus 850. That's all it needs to happen. So yeah, I totally understand that one. Raff's laughing over here.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. This whole like plus 850 and parlay stuff.
That's just the odds, though.
Unfortunately,
I'm completely lost right now.
Been around that life too long.
I think that shows though that, like, obviously I'm 20 some years younger than Raff, and that just shows how big of how different it's changed. Because you turn on ESPN, and what's before a college football game, before a baseball game, it's a sports betting show. Hey, these are the 5 bets to place tonight. These are my 5 best picks from some MLB fantasy bet expert. And so that it's so accessible, not only on your phone. You don't have to search for it. There's shows, there's channels, there's YouTube videos, there's everything out there that makes it so easy to go, oh, these are surefire.
And that's the thing, is that I have a 15-year-old daughter. She has friends who are her age that know these lines, who know these odds, that know everything about this. Because like you said, it's available everywhere now. You can't listen to sports radio, you can't watch TV, you can't be involved in sports in any way, shape, or form without seeing odds and seeing the betting angle to everything. And that's okay, but we just need to understand who it's affecting.
Absolutely. I mean, you turn on a Sports Center after a college football game and it's an upset and goes, wow, Tennessee Chattanooga was a 42-point dog before this game kicked off. And here they are.
Like bad beats.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's one of the most popular little segments that they have on College Football Saturdays.
Oh yeah. Guys like Stanford Steve have really given betting a platform, which can be good or bad. I mean, bad beats in some ways it's good because it shows people that, hey, it's not easy to win, but at the same time, it does add some glamour to the game too.
All right.
Totally. Well, I just want to thank you again for coming in today. I think it's very just enlightening for people to actually hear it and then have that opportunity, if they want to get a hold of you, that they can get a hold of you and, continue to spread the word. Like, not saying, I mean, gambling bad, but, keep it within limits, or, so.
Once again, let them know how they can find you and get a hold of you guys.
Okay. So we're at Choices Treatment Center. Our phone number is 402-476-2300. And then the state of Nebraska Problem Gambling Helpline is 1-833-BET-OVER.
Perfect. There you go. All right. Thanks, Mike.
Awesome.
Thank you.
We'll
Appreciate it.
Send it to break. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in June. Try their pesto cream cheese on any, and try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Teammates Mentoring Program. 4 locations in Lincoln and in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Several irrigation contractors in Lincoln go out of business every year, leaving sprinkler system orphans begging for service. The folks at Judson Irrigation shed a tear for these little fellas. They've been coddling these orphans for more than 40 years. From redesign, repairing, replacing, and restoring, remember the Judson Irrigation Orphanage.
Call the Judson Irrigation Orphanage 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Guys, it's that time again. Another 10-week challenge at Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping is starting on July 8th. I joined Farrell's a little over a year ago, and with their help, I've lost over 125 pounds and can confidently say I'm in the best shape of my life. The 10-week challenge combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching in a way that is approachable and achievable level. And tickets, you can get $150 off the cost of enrollment. Head to theticketfm.com and click on the banner on the homepage to learn more. Farrell's Extreme Body Shape, 70th and Vine or 40th in Yale.
Babe, pack your bags. We're going to Vegas.
Vegas?
We just got the estimate from the wedding caterer, and we're going to have to elope.
Actually, Members-Owned Credit Union is no-fee home equity lines of credit. Borrow what we need from the house.
So we can keep the bacon wrap dates for the cocktail hour?
We can keep the bacon wrap dates. From wedding bells to trekking the globe and everything in between. Capture your dreams your way with a no-fee Member Credit Union home equity line of credit. Learn more at membersownedheloc.org. Limitations may apply. Equal housing lender.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034. Start your electrical career today.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday, and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, and our big summer sales event is underway this month. Right now, get 0.9% interest rates. Yes, you heard right. 0.9% APR on select new Chevrolet and GMC vehicles, plus a $1,500 trade-in bonus on select Silverados and Sierras. You put all that together with some big Coppell discounts, and you have a tremendous buying experience. So stop on into the dealership or check us out online at CoppellCars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
General contractors, business owners, property owners. The success of your business requires doing business with the right people. And the right people, when it comes to drywall, acoustical ceilings, and specialty products, are at Premier Drywall. Kevin and his crew will give your project the response and attention it deserves.
You'll get all of the attention to detail and quality that you would expect from someone who's been in the business for 30 years. For your new builds, build-outs, or renovations, reach out to Kevin. Kevin at PremierDW.com. Premier Drywall in Lincoln.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in June. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Teammates Mentoring Program. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Hey guys, Jake Sorensen here from Early Break. The garage door at our house has been needing replacement for a couple years, and a few months ago, we finally did something about it. Steve's Garage Doors and Services was great through the whole process in providing options and also going to the next level to get a door that was approved by our HOA. And best of all, the removal of the old door and installation of the new door was done smoothly with no issues. Call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today at 402-480-9462.
The Still has been Lincoln and Southeast Nebraska's go-to superstore for fine wines and spirits for more than 35 years. And from now through the 4th of July, get Crown Royal 1 3/4 liters for $46.99. Buy 2 bottles and receive a $25 mail-in rebate. That makes each bottle just $34.49 before tax. Price valid through the 4th of July. Check out that deal and more at The Still, Lincoln's fine wines and spirits superstore, just south of 70th and Highway 2.
Put lawn irrigation on automatic. Think Judson Irrigation for worries and homeowners and business community. Irrigation will do spring, repair or read it, and turn it off in the fall. For service to orphan sprinklers, remember Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Call the Judson Irrigation Orphanage 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
The wait is almost over. The Guardians of Freedom Air Show is the hottest event in the area. Coming to Lincoln's Air Park on Saturday, August 26th and Sunday, August 27th. Elevate your air show experience with tickets to the premium seating tent, padded seats, meals, and more for just $125. Premium tickets are going fast, so buy yours today. To purchase premium tickets and for more information, visit LincolnAirshow.com. We'll see you at the Guardians of Freedom Air Show in late August.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Monday. It feels like a holiday, but it's not. Get to work. Okay.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, go to work right now.
Yeah, we're all here.
I still think I like this 3rd, 4th, 5th thing. I think middle of the week or 4th of July is on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. You get the day before and the day after. Sorry.
Yeah, you
got a little excited talking about this holiday thing.
All right, we ready for history?
I'm ready.
All right, say it.
Now, punting.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much of biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
Oh, that's beautiful. I felt like I heard AD in that song.
Yeah, I do too, but he's not here.
He's he's hitting bombs.
Yeah, something like that. As long as he's not carjacking or anything like that.
Yeah,
we're okay. Blowing up cars.
It is getting closer to the 4th of July for him.
He's getting excited. So, all right, what do we got today on history?
All right, 1931. Max Schmeling, the German boxer, TKO's American young Stribling in the 15th round. But it was the very first broadcast live on national radio in boxing.
Oh,
so
cool.
I figured since we're on the radio, we need to have some radio history. But Max Schmeling with the TKO of young Stribling, 15th round in Cleveland.
Not a whole lot of sports news happened today.
No, there wasn't. I was trying to find stuff and I was trying to brew it up. But
the only thing, the one other notable thing is in 2020, the MLB.
Oh, I was just going to say that one.
Yeah, MLB Cleveland Indians owner Paul Dolan.
I wasn't doing that one.
Okay, announced that he would review changing the organization's name. And now they are known as the Cleveland Guardians, formerly the Cleveland Indians.
Oh, man. Like if I'm talking fast, it always come out the Indians. It's like the Redskins and the Commanders. I'd never, when I'm saying, hey, Washington, I'm like, oh yeah, sorry.
Do you wish that Washington was still the football team?
I wish Washington was still the Redskins.
Okay.
And it's crazy because the family, the Redskins, with their grandpa that was the face on the side of the helmet, the family was disappointed because they said it gave them so much great pride to have their grandpa's face on the side of a National Football League helmet. So I don't think they did their full. I don't know. I find it. I don't know. It's just a weird subject, I guess. Some people are totally against it.
It's a touchy subject.
But you look at the family, and the family's like, that was our grandpa. That was, and I always felt like the Redskins always, gave great respect to being the Redskins.
Yeah.
So, but it's not. It's the Commanders, and that's the way we roll. And then we got 2020 back to the dark days. The Major League Baseball All-Star Game planned to be hosted by the LA Dodgers is canceled due to government restrictions imposed during COVID-19 pandemic. Man, it's crazy to think that's been 3 years ago already. It feels like I was just wearing a mask yesterday. But
were you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But yeah, that's crazy. Time flies.
We always, I mean, Raff, here's the thing. We always could do July 4th, since we're not going to be here tomorrow. Some history that July 4th, how about this? Minnesota Twins in 2022 on July 4th, just last year, they turned the first 8-5 triple play in Major League Baseball history. So center fielder to third baseman. As center fielder Byron Buxton makes a catch, third baseman Gio Urshela tags one runner out in the base path and doubles off another runner by tagging second base against the White Sox in Chicago.
Huh.
The first ever 8-5 triple play.
You probably never see that again.
Nope.
Probably a while.
Never again. First one in Major League Baseball history, just on July 4th, 2022. A lot of Wimbledon finals being played throughout the history. I'm usually a pretty big fan of the Wimbledon. I love the grass court element to Wimbledon, which is, by the way, if anybody doesn't know, it's a tennis tournament. And I didn't know it was going on currently. I haven't seen it advertised. Now, I don't watch ESPN a whole lot.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen it advertised.
I saw there was a guy that pulled out. I can't remember what his name was. Somebody good. And I missed it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yes. So, and then another part of history that I got that leads on until our next segment is what I want to talk about is in 2018, Stanley Morgan and J.D. Spillman are rated the number 7 and 17th receivers in Athlon's national ranking of wide receivers. So that got me thinking, who are the best dynamic duo of Nebraska receivers to play together in the history?
Ooh.
So next segment,
one, yeah.
So start thinking about that. Who are the two receivers that you think of that are the most dynamic duels of Nebraska football? So
yeah, that's good.
All right, so we will send it to break. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
Global is. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
The new season of the Nebraska Lottery's Lucky for Life Ticket Snap promotion is here. Until July 10th, buy a Lucky for Life ticket and enter the voucher number for a chance to win Nebraska football Skybox season tickets, regular Nebraska football season tickets, single game Nebraska football tickets, an incredible weekend football experience, or tickets to volleyball day in Nebraska. So snap to it and enter today. Lucky for Life top prize odds, 1 in 30 million.
As a Nebraska lottery retailer, I'm always looking for new ways to promote scratch and lotto tickets. So this year, I've hired the local hockey people. Fast, easy, and fun. Checking customers. Have it. It's working. $1-2. Coming your way. Shot right in
the Nebraska Lottery, top prize of every game.
Are you tired of living in pain? It's time to take control. At Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, we're your one-stop shop for expert care in Lincoln. From broken bones to complex reconstruction, our skilled team will help you get back on track. Visit prairieortho.com today and discover why we're the trusted choice for thousands of patients. Don't let pain hold you back. Take the first step towards a better pain-free life with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery, where healing begins. Call 402-489-4700.
If you struggle with joint pain, there's good news. You don't need surgery to get back to full health. South Point Medical and Aesthetics offers breakthrough non-surgical options for treatment of moderate to severe joint pain. Our patients experience little to no downtime from our procedures, and the results are remarkable. They've had 14 years of successful treatments with patients from 35 states because of an effective word-of-mouth traffic. Learn more about how you can get lasting results for joint pain today at southpointmedical.com or call 402-323-8400.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
At Ascend Aesthetics, they understand that you want results and you want them fast. That's why they've developed the fastest weight loss and body toning programs that are clinically proven to shed extra fat, boost muscle mass, and tighten skin without having to spend hours at the gym. Reveal your leaner physique, ignite your testosterone levels, and boost your energy with personal to yours. Learn more at slimdowne.com or call 402-480-6680. Ascend Aesthetics, where transformation begins.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Hey, CNC machinists, do you feel like you're in a dead-end job with your boss hovering over your shoulder? So annoying, not at Garner Industries. We provide the opportunity. Trust our CNC machinists to bring the talent. I'm Bob Williams, HR Director at Garner Industries, and we're looking for new team members in our CNC department. Garner Industries, you'll work in a climate-controlled and safe environment with team members who want to see you succeed. You will also enjoy 4-day work weeks, great benefits, and a positive working culture. Interested? Apply on our career page at garnerindustries.com.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
If you struggle with joint pain, there's good news. You don't need surgery to get back to full health. South Point Medical and Aesthetics offers breakthrough non-surgical options for treatment of moderate to severe joint pain. Our patients experience little to no downtime from our procedures, and the results are remarkable. They've had 14 years of successful treatments with patients from 35 states because of an effective word-of-mouth traffic. Learn more about how you can get lasting results for joint pain today at southpointmedical.com or call 402-323-8400.
Allo is turning 20 this year, and we plan to celebrate all year long. Since 2003, Allo has vowed to put customers first and deliver a drastically different experience. No matter where you live, work, or play, we believe you deserve an affordable, secure, and reliable connection. We're proud to have served our businesses and residents with seriously fast fiber optic service for 2 decades. Thank you for trusting Allo as your local internet, phone, and TV provider. Follow us on social media to know about the 20th anniversary celebrations of all our Allo community.
Hey guys, here from Early Bird at our house has been needing replacement for years, and a few months ago, we finally did something about it. Steve's Garage Doors and Services was great through the whole process in providing options and also going to the next level to get a door that was approved by our HOA. And best of all, the removal of the old door and installation of the new door was done smoothly with no issues. Call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today at 402-480-9462.
Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship.
The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Monday, and in the past segment, we were talking history, talking dynamics of Nebraska football receivers. So let's start it. We got, while we were on break, from 1638, we got Kenny Bell and Jordan Westerkamp.
Yeah, that's not
They're
bad,
up there. They're up there. I think if you look at receiver wise, I think J.D. Spillman and Kenny Bell or Stanley Morgan are probably your top dual receiver wise. They were pretty potent combo together.
Well, and so one group that I was going to say is 2017.
Oh, I like it.
2017, you had J.D. Spielman, DeMornay Pearsonell, and Stanley Morgan.
Oh,
all on
triplets.
the same team. So I understand it's not a duo.
Yeah.
I understand it's not a duo.
Yeah.
But you had Stanley Morgan, who had 986 yards.
Yep.
J.D. Spielman, who had 830 receiving yards. And DeMornay Pearsonell, who had 623 receiving yards.
That might be, that's.
That's pretty good. Unfortunately, you only had Tyjon Lindsey that year.
Tyjon.
Who only got 76 receiving yards that year, which was disappointing. But then you had Tyler Hoppus from the tight end position, having 377 receiving yards.
Huh.
The other one that I was going to do is probably my favorite duo of wide receivers to play at Nebraska at the same time.
All right.
2008, Nate Swift and Todd Peterson.
Nate Swift.
The stats aren't going to be jumping off the page, but this was the team.
I love some Todd Peterson, though.
I loved this team because you had Roy Haleu, Marlon Lucky a little bit. Obviously, this was like the Mike McNeil time, Niles Paul ages. Joe Gans, we already talked about that, was the quarterback. Joe Gans that year, by the way, completed 68% of his passes for 3,700 yards, 25 touchdowns, and 11 picks. Can you name on that 2008 team, Raff?
Oh boy.
Can you name the other? Let's see. I don't know if this guy is Patrick Witt.
Oh yeah.
Remember Patrick Witt?
Quarterback.
Yep. Quarterback.
Yep.
Marlon Lucky threw two passes. He was 2 for 2 for 24 yards and 2 touchdowns that season, passing.
Oh yeah.
Who was the other quarterback that completed one of his 2 pass attempts, on that 2008 team that I believe he took over full time? I can double check here. He took over full time in 2009 and then I think he got hurt in 2010 or he got benched for Taylor Martinez. 2009, so he would have been the starting quarterback in the 2009 Big 12 championship game.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot his name. I see it.
He wore number 5.
Yeah, it was quick. No, it wasn't Cody Green.
It was not Cody Green.
Oh man, it's when you
come on, Raffy.
When you say it, I'm gonna punch myself.
Yep, you are. Stop looking at the text line.
I'm not. Give me a hint, or just tell me. I'm not gonna.
His first and last name both have 3 letters.
Oh.
His last name starts with an L. Zach Lee.
Oh, Zach Lee.
Zach Lee was the backup quarterback behind Joe Gans.
Yep.
And then in 2010, didn't he get benched for Taylor Martinez?
Yeah.
After
all that Big 12 title game, I was like, get him out of here.
Well, because it was, that entire offense, unfortunately, in the Big 12 title game, it was like, man, this guy.
It was anemic.
But no, 2008 team had Roy Halou, Marlon Lucky. Marlon Lucky had 517 rushing yards, while Roy Halou had 803.
Yeah.
Quentin Castile
number
was a member
19.
of that team, had 467
I
rushing
liked him.
yards.
Number 19.
I mean, so here's, we can just do quick math. I know this is off topic, so I apologize.
So who would you
Raph.
pair with Irving Fryer? I guess you could pair Ricky Simmons with Irving Fryer. I think Shane Swanson possibly was right, or I think he was more 84. Oh man, yeah, there really wasn't a number 2 receiver on that 83 team.
So I would love to look at this actually.
Do it.
So
Do it.
2022 Nebraska football. We'll just do that. Okay, so this is all according to Sports Reference, which is real accurate most of the time. So in 2008, Nebraska's running backs with Joe Gans, had combined for 2,045 yards and 25 touchdowns. 25 touchdowns on the ground. I honestly don't know what this looks like here. Casey Thompson had, Casey Thompson had, negative 21 rushing yards technically, so that's not really good. 915 plus we'll go with Gabe Irvin since he was the third. So this is not minus 21. Last year, Nebraska, with the combination of Anthony Grant, AJ Allen, Gabe Irvin, and Casey Thompson, combined for 1,178 rushing yards with 13 touchdowns.
Man.
The difference is 2,045 minus 867 more rushing yards and 12 more touchdowns in 2008 than in 2022.
Yeah.
It just shows. I mean, there's
Joe Gans ran that Nebraska offense. I mean, the best out of all of them. Zach Taylor had some, or back in that time frame, I guess you'd say, because there was different offenses. But Zach Taylor, I would put him in a number 2. But Joe Gans, he had that offense clicking. If there would have been any defense, we would have been really good. But he's a great quarterback that didn't get his. He should have been starting sooner.
That 2008 team, that was the team that beat Dabo in the Cotton Bowl, I believe.
Yep. Or no, was it Cotton Bowl?
Or was it the 2008? It was on CBS. I remember.
Yeah, I remember Todd Peterson had a good game.
It was not the Cotton Bowl.
It wasn't. It was
the Conica Monica.
Todd Peterson had a big game. I remember that. Number 17.
Was it Gator Bowl?
I believe from Grand Island, Nebraska.
Conica Minolta, Gator Bowl.
Conica Monica?
I said Conica Monica. Conica Minolta Gator Bowl. That was the last time Nebraska football played on CBS.
Yep. And I remember it was crazy because it was Bo's first year and Dabble's first year. And they were doing all the comparisons. So I got another receiver triplets here for you. You're gonna love this one.
Okay.
Johnny Rogers, Frosty Anderson, and Jerry List.
Okay.
I pulled that one out. I was looking at that. I was like, now that was a very potent those were the triplets before the triplets. Anybody remember those guys out there listening? Okay. I like it.
Man, I love looking back at these older teams just because, or older bowl games, because it makes you kind of remember some things. And this was the first bowl game. How sad is this to say? The game
Irving Fryer and Todd Brown in 82.
That'd be a good duo.
Man, I'm going way back now.
Way back before my time. Way back before my time. How old were you at that point in 82?
82, I would have been a wily 8-year-old.
Okay, that's not too bad.
I was coming in my own.
1974. Chris Raff.
There
he is. All right, send us to break, Raffy.
All right, we're going to go to break. This is The Drive, 93.7, The Ticket.
The Butchery by Venue is Lincoln's premier specialty grocers. Take the quality of Venue home with you with our hand-cut steaks, handcrafted burgers, and locally sourced offerings. Browse our wide selection of specialty products designed to enhance your dining experiences with cheeses, spices, sauces, and more. We also have an exclusive collection of liquors, whiskeys, and bourbons at prices you're sure to love. Stop in to the Butchery by Venue today, located in our Venue at Home storefront at 70th and Pioneers, just 2 doors down from Venue Restaurant and Lounge.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, and our big summer sales event is underway this month. Right now, get 0.9% interest rates. Yes, you heard right. 0.9% APR on select new Chevrolet and GMC vehicles, plus a $1,500 trade-in bonus on select Silverados and Sierras. You put all that together with some big Coppell discounts, and you have a tremendous buying experience. So stop on into the dealership or check us out online at CoppellCars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
Arnold's Tavern in Havelock is the place to be this summer and the best place in town for shuffleboard. Come on Wednesdays and learn from some of the best players in town for the shuffleboard corner for just $5 and get your first drink on the house. Come on Sundays for open house league all day starting at 11 a.m. and enjoy $3 tall boys and $3 wells. Happy hour is every day from 3 to 6 p.m. and you are always welcome to bring in your own food. Arnold's Tavern in the heart of Havelock.
Sunday morning. It's quiet, not in a weird, too quiet way. Calm, peaceful, tranquil. You pour yourself that cup of coffee. You slice yourself a hearty chunk of one of Beatrice Bakery's breakfast breads. Now, maybe you're an apple streusel guy. Nothing wrong with that. I can respect that. Personally, I'm a turtle nut man. Something about those pecans. But the real ones know, don't sleep on that date nut bread. Sweet, but not too sweet. Nutty, not overly. The perfect morning treat. Beatrice Bakery. Online at beatricebakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Babe, pack your bags. We're going to Vegas.
Vegas?
We just got the estimate from the wedding caterer, and we're going to have to elope.
Actually, Members Owned Credit Union is offering no-fee home equity lines of credit. We can borrow what we need with equity from the house.
Wait, so we can keep the bacon wrap dates for the cocktail hour?
We can keep the bacon wrap dates. From wedding bells to trekking the globe and everything in between. Capture your dreams your way with a no-fee Members Owned Credit Union home equity line of credit. Learn more at membersownedheloc.org. Limitations may apply. Equal housing lender.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them? By their clothes, their age, the way they speak? Would you notice a 16-year-old boy who got his first job,
not for extra spending money, but to help feed his little sisters?
or a mother who's in between jobs and sometimes goes to bed hungry so her kids can have dinner? Or a 14-year-old girl who signs up to every after-school activity, not to make friends, but just to get something to eat? Or a retiree who fell ill and had to choose
between getting medicine or groceries.
I am the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. People you pass by every day but never knew were hungry. I am hunger in America.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America, 200 Food Banks Strong, and the Ad Council.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
The captain, Vershawn Jackson.
Sty in the double. You had to pass Pond down to the say, that's the new. What does that look like?
Conditioning for me ultimately is a game changer. I don't care how much you can bench, how much you can squat. If you can start a game and finish a game in the same condition in the extreme elements, you're going to have the ability to wear down your opponent. And that's what we took a lot of pride in. By the third and fourth quarter, they were dog tired. They knew it was coming at them again, the same it was in the first quarter.
The Still has been Lincoln and Southeast Nebraska's go-to superstore for fine wines and spirits for more than 35 years. And from now through the 4th of July, get Crown Royal 1 3/4 liters for $46.99. Buy 2 bottles and receive a $25 mail-in rebate that makes each bottle just $34.49 before tax. Price valid through the 4th of July. Check out that deal and more at The Still, Lincoln's fine wines and spirits superstore, just south of 70th and Highway 2.
The almost over. The Guardians of Freedom Air Show is the hottest event in the area. Coming to Lincoln's Air Park on Saturday, August 26th and Sunday, August 27th. Elevate your air show experience with tickets to the premium seating tent, padded seats, meals, and more for just $125. Premium tickets are going fast, so buy yours today. To purchase premium tickets and for more information, visit LincolnAirShow.com. We'll see you at the Guardians of Freedom Air Show in late August.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in June. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Teammates Mentoring Program. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again and they're hiring for production operators at $24.11 per hour, which grows to $28.27 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $32.76 per hour, with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good friends and good company come together. Whether it's a family dinner, a date night, or a catch-up with old friends, Florial's is the perfect place to make special memories. So, to get your favorite Italian dishes, your favorite Italian hand-picked wines, you just need to go to florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders. So Florial's, saw Bess on Friday night. He's doing good. Great place, great food, great owner.
There you go.
A lot of greatness there.
Shout out to Bess.
I got another tandem.
Okay.
Tim Smith and Junior Miller.
Don't recognize the second name, unfortunately.
Tim Smith or Junior Miller?
I recognize Tim Smith. Don't recognize.
You recognize Tim Smith and not Junior Miller?
Don't recognize Junior Miller.
Junior Miller, big time tight end, first round draft pick out of the Atlanta Falcons. Big guy, probably 6'6", 6'7". Tim Smith, actually, he played for the Houston Oilers, but I was looking at the tandems over the break. I'm locked in on the tandems. The tandems.
Now, I will say, like, I wish
Jamal Turner and Kenny Bell.
Don't even get me started on Jamal Turner. Jamal Turner
could have been what should have been.
Remember, I will never forget. I was in the stands for his first spring game.
Oh yeah,
and he got flagged for doing a flip
back tuck.
Yeah, he flipped into the end zone.
Yeah,
And I will never forget that. Like, that's when I thought, oh man, this guy is going to be
Nebraska's
good.
back.
And then he struggled a little bit. He's had, I believe, an injury because he played quarterback in high school.
Yep.
He
I
played a
always
little bit
thought
of
he might get
quarterback
some
as well.
quarterback run at him. Ooh, Maurice Purify and Terrence Nunn.
Okay, that's a good one. But I mean, what's crazy though, then Jamal Turner against Michigan State, Taylor Martinez throws it into the corner basically, or to the sideline, or side of the end zone, and Jamal Turner makes a great catch in East Lansing with 10 seconds left, and Nebraska wins.
That was my sister's wedding.
Oh, fall weddings, bad.
Yeah, well, it was down in Houston, so it was warm.
Fall weddings, bad.
But it was pretty cool because we had it on television. So
I went to a wedding on the Nebraska-Colorado game. It would have been in 2019, the one that Nebraska was on the road and just completely peed down their leg in the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Maurice Washington ran one up the sidelines, and I thought, sweet,
yeah,
Nebraska is here. Scott Frost won us a game on the road at Colorado.
We're back.
Here we go. And then Laviska Shenault in Colorado said something different.
Laviska Shenault. I'm loving these receiver combinations.
Yeah.
Trying to find one from way back when.
So unnamed texter says Raff says, quote, big guy, but then proceeds to describe them as someone smaller than him.
Oh no, Junior Miller is a big guy. Like when I was that age,
Raff wasn't big when he was 15, 18.
Yeah, I wasn't big, all the way until into my freshman year of college. Then
you hit your growth spurt at age 19.
Yeah, I started growing then. And then I really hit it my sophomore year of college.
Did you go through growing pains?
Yeah, my knees hurt all the time.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I was never that dramatic.
I used to kind of walk like, if you guys are wrestling fans out there, I used to kind of walk like Kurt Angle because my knees just would always hurt. But then I got taller and then all was good.
I never was part of like the dramatic growth spurt to where my body hurt from it. Yeah. But I've heard about it. Somebody says, goodness, and somebody says Nate Swift and Todd Peterson. We said that one earlier.
Cluster Johnson and Abdul Muhammad.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I like that.
You must be looking at Sports Reference.
I'm just looking at the years, and then as I look back and I remember them, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. Mm-hmm. Or you could even go Cluster Johnson and John Vedral. John Vedral is one of those sneaky guys that played for Nebraska that he was producing some numbers, but you don't get that where you talk about the 95 team. You don't really think back. I mean, he actually caught Tommy Frazier's final touchdown pass at Memorial Stadium. I think it was 37-yard touchdown pass. I think it was. Could be wrong on that. Oh, what else? Who else do we got here?
Is John Vedral related to Noah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so did you see that Noah is now at Kansas?
He's assistant weightlifting.
Yeah, assistant strength coach.
And they have a really good strength coach, Mark Gildersleeve down there at Kansas. He's a really good strength. So he's learning from a really good strength coach down there. I've had the pleasure of meeting Coach Gildersleeve a couple of times when he was at Buffalo.
Yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool, though. I found that out. That's something I learned. I don't know, what was I doing? Maybe 2 days ago or yesterday, I found out Noah Vedral went to Kansas.
Yep.
To be an assistant strength coach, and I thought, wow, that's pretty cool.
Reggie Ball, yeah, we got Reggie Ball in there, 95 team, number 7 from.
Oh, whoa! So One-Eyed Raid is coming at us. Says unnamed texter. It's me, One-Eyed Raid.
Oh, you know,
we did not. No,
we must have never got the.
We must have never gotten the new name from you, or we got a new text line a couple weeks.
Get Ray
back.
in there.
Yep. So One-Eyed Ray is in there.
We keep an eye on you, Ray. Don't you worry.
One-Eyed Ray is on there. Okay. We're all good.
But Wilson Thomas was.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I mean we've had a good couple of duos that we've went through. So once again, you guys can chime into the show 402-464-5685, the Honda Lincoln hotline, the Starter Heyman text line. You can also watch our live stream, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and our.
I think I know who.
Is that Chuck Mileto?
Oh, you're going old school.
Okay.
That's old school. Yes, old school. At first, I was like, what's going on? Yeah, Chuck Mileto and Bobby Thomas. Old school. Old school. Okay, I got one for Irving Fryer. Scott Kimball.
Okay.
Boom. That would be my pair.
What
in
do you
83.
do you have numbers here?
Well, Scott Kimball had 23 catches for 364 yards in his career.
Okay.
But I also believe Scott Kimball is the guy in the back of the end zone after the ball deflects off Jeff Smith's shoulder pad against Miami in the Orange Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And he picks it up and it looks like he's going to spike it, but then he just sets it down. I probably would have spiked it, but
Yeah, and then you would have gotten flagged.
yeah, flagged on top of missing the 2-point conversion. Salt in the wound. All right, well, we'll send her to break. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling, software development, web, and professional culture, and is focused on growth. Quarters and
Y'all feeling lucky? Luke Combs here, and I have an exclusive opportunity for you to win a house. Lucky with Luke Combs. When it rained for lucky fans, there's dinner to win a chance of joining me for a private concert at the iconic Ryman Auditorium in 2024. One lucky winner will have the $1 million to the show.
Details at nelottery.com. 128,000.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, enjoy $1.50 Tall Boys and Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sunday. Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
And electric. Whether it's for my home or art, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivered we can count on. To learn more, visit Lincoln.com.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with. Trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 40.
Guys, it's that time again. Another 10-week challenge at Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping is starting on July 8th. I joined Farrell's a little over a year ago, and with their help, I'm over 125 pounds and can confidently say I'm in the best shape of my life. Challenge combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching in a way that is approachable and achievable for any skill level. And ticket listeners, you can get $150 off the cost of enrollment. Head to theticketfm.com and click on the banner on the body shaping. 70th or 40th in Yankee Hill. Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job. Health, vision, and dental insurance, 401 program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
If you came across someone struggling with hunger, how would you recognize them?
By their clothes,
Their age?
the way they speak. Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America, 200 Food Banks Strong, and the Ad Council.
America's been around since 1776. That's nothing. America's still just learning how to party. The Irish? The Irish have been doing it for thousands of years. Party the Irish way at McKinney's Irish Pub in the Haymarket. They've got your favorite Irish beers on tap, along with all the locals and domestics. Plus great house cocktails, a huge selection of Irish whiskey, and the best Irish pub food in town. See the full menu and list of specials online at McKinney'spub.com. or just head down there. McKinney's Irish Pub at 7th and P in the Haymarket.
Adoption of teens from foster care is a topic not enough people know about, and we're here to change that. I'm April Dinwiddie, host of the new podcast, Navigating Adoption, presented by Adopt Kids. Each episode brings you compelling real-life adoption stories told by the families that live them with commentary from experts. Visit adoptuskids.org/podcast or subscribe to Navigating Adoption, presented by Adopt US Kids. Brought to you by the U.S. Human Services Administration for Children and Family and the Ad Council.
Finally, a good reason to have a smart house. Just say, Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket, and we'll magically start playing. How's it work? Nobody knows. Don't ask questions.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Our extensive collection of wine, beer, spirit, bars at 5040 North 20 from Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every us. Join our loyalty program and save on future Perth 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 50 North 27th Street.
How was your drive to school?
Let me tell you, I had to get my iced coffee first. I just can't announce a tour. My phone was buzzing like crazy. I'm so excited. I had to text all my friends, someone on me.
Let's try that again.
I turned my phone off right away. I never drive distracted.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Serve Nebraska believes that volunteers are part of what makes Nebraska great. Each year, the Step Forward Awards honors volunteers from across the state who serve their communities in outstanding ways. We hope you'll join us this year at the Step Forward Awards luncheon on October 27th in Omaha. Help us thank volunteers with a celebration to remember. To register at nebraska.gov and click Register Now. For Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this
Junior Achievement of Lincoln inspires and prepares young people for success. Learn more about the people involved in the organization and the success stories over the years each Thursday, 7-8 p.m. for the Junior Achievement Hour on 93.7 The Ticket.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and The Ticket F.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket, proudly sponsored by St. Hills Global. St. Hills Global is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln, so apply today at sandhills.jobs. Got it. Boom.
Raff, before we get to the Raff's Good Take
RGT.
today, before we do that, we went to a Salt
Dogs baseball
game on Friday.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fans there. There was a lot of fans.
Set a new record.
Yeah, a little over 8,000.
Swift Dogs. Taylor Swift.
There were a lot of Taylor Swift fans there that day.
Now, did she sing the national anthem there?
No.
Okay.
No. That would have been something, though.
Oh, that would have been so funny.
Hey, guys.
Shake it up.
Everybody gets tickets to Taylor Swift because they went to a Salt Dogs game.
T Swift.
No.
And we took batting practice.
Yep, we took batting practice.
Oh, wood bat is not. It is no joke.
No, it's not.
But
it's tough.
But we did it. We did it.
So,
all right. It's probably about that time.
Is it about that time?
Bring the music. It's time to take. It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take right now. Best song ever.
There you go.
All right, everybody. My Raff's Good Take today goes out to all of the kind people that have supported Mark Onweiler and his family. I don't know if a lot of you have heard yet, but Mark's wife passed away on Saturday. But it is just amazing to see all the people that have came together supporting Mark through the GoFundMe page that they created. Nick Maestas at Muchachos. What you're doing is incredible. He has a thing right now. If you go to the Venmo site for Muchachos, if you donate $25, $50, you have a chance to win a food truck party. Just incredible. And then Kendall Warnock at A1 Auto, what you're doing today is crazy. So if you take your car into A1 Auto today, all the labor costs that you pay will be 100% donated to Mark's family. And then Kendall, whatever is made today out of his own. I mean,
he also said he's doing it for all week.
It gives me goosebumps, that you have these people out there, and then everybody that's donated. I mean, it's incredible that everybody coming together in such a terrible time and hard time for Mark right now and his family. I mean, I couldn't imagine it. My heart is broken for him, but the way people just come together and showing so much love to his family, it's incredible. And that's Raff's good take. That is the definition of Raff's good take.
Yeah, you guys have raised $22,205 on the Go loan. And so we just can't thank you guys enough. Obviously it's hit a little close to home. Right. And I said it earlier on early break, like when you're at a place like this, where we have such a small number of workers, we do become somewhat of a family, and we do become a family. And when we woke up Saturday morning and got the news, kind of, it was sad, right? Because Mark, we're used to being able to walk down that hall and turn to the left, or when you walk in through the main door and you go straight ahead, that Mark's just there. Yep. And Mark's been gone, and rightfully so, and understandably so. Mark hasn't been able to be here, and it's definitely been felt. And we're just thinking of them and their daughter Olivia, and just everybody involved with Mark's family. And so I ditto everything Raff said. You guys are awesome.
Yep. Incredible love that you've shown.
There are a lot of good people.
Yeah.
It
makes me so happy to see that, just that there's so many people went out, and people that, don't even know Mark and his family, and they're making those donations. And Nick and Kendall, you two, I mean, what can you say about you two that what going so far above and beyond, caring so much about Mark, the community, and everything. But yeah.
So I don't want to end the show on a somber note. Raff, what you got going on? We got about probably about a minute and a half.
What do I got going on? So today I'm making my way down to Seward, Nebraska. Going to play some golf at the Seward Municipal Golf Club, or national, or comparable to Augusta.
That's what I've heard.
Augusta, Seward, same thing. And then tomorrow I will be back down in Seward, selling some lottery and scratch tickets from 9 to 3. So if you're in Seward tomorrow and you see the big yellow lottery trailer, come on by, say hello. I love meeting everybody.
I'm gonna say hello to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come on over.
Gonna come say hi.
I'm gonna come say
to
hi
the big old yellow lottery trailer.
Because guess what? After Raff and I were talking, I'll only be about a block away from him the entire day.
We're always together, even when we're apart.
They can't split us apart.
Nope.
They can't split us apart. AD can go to Colorado all.
Yeah, go hit your golf balls. He's been sending pictures of him on the course today. As you'd imagine, the course is just very beat up, not that beautiful.
Yeah.
No good views whatsoever.
You should have never left.
Yeah.
But no, I mean that's pretty much it. Have a safe, happy, enjoyable, relaxing 4th of July.
Everyone, we will see you on Wednesday. So have a great day, have a great 4th, and we'll talk to you later.
Thank you.